A rectangular sign has an area of 40 square feet. If the width is 3 feet shorter than the length, what are the dimensions of the sign? Whenever we have problems involving geometrical shapes, I find it helps me to just draw a shape here. And it's asking what the dimensions are. So we need to know what the length and width are. Now the problem says the width is 3 feet shorter than the length. We don't know what the length is, so I'll call that x. We don't know what the width is either, but it does tell us the width is 3 feet shorter than the length. So if the length is x, 3 feet shorter than that would be x minus 3. Now to find the area of a rectangle, area is length times width. So in this case, we have an area of 40. And that would equal the length, which is x, times the width, which is x minus 3. To finish solving this, on the right side, we multiply by x, and we have 40 equals x squared minus 3x. That's just using our distributive property there. And now we want to get everything on one side so that it's equal to 0. Here, the easiest way to accomplish that is subtracting 40 from both sides. It gives us 0 on the left side. On the right side, there's no like terms. So we just have x squared minus 3x minus 40. Now we're going to solve it by factoring, like we did the previous problem. Since it starts with an x squared, we can put an x at the beginning of each group. Now we need to multiply to be negative 40, but add up to a negative 3. So that would be a minus 8 and a plus 5. When we set both of those equal to 0, we would have x minus 8 equals 0, x plus 5 equals 0. Add 8 to both sides of the first one, and we have x equals 8. Subtract 5 from both sides of the next one. We have x equals negative 5. Now, x represents the length. So here, one of our answers is x equals 8. Now, it's important that you think about units whenever you've got a problem involving measurements. Here, our area is in square feet, so each individual measurement would just be in feet. Now let's think about this next answer. When you're finding measurements, negative measurements often won't make sense. For example, you can't have a length of negative 5 feet. It doesn't make sense, so I'm just going to cross that one out. That one's not a realistic answer for this problem situation. Now we're not done yet. The problem doesn't say find the length. When it says find the dimensions, that means we need to know what the length and the width are. Well, if our length is x, and that was 8, our width is x minus 3, we subtract 3 from 8, and we get that the width would be 5 feet.